What's up, YouTube? So, I know it's been a little bit. Also, ignore my dryer going off in the background. Sorry about the voice. Allergies been killing me the last few days. But I know it's been a little bit. I'm trying to get back up onto this YouTube thing. Haven't been able to get to locals a ton, which you guys know. A ton of my content comes from me recording locals, recording matches with people locally. I'm going to try to start doing deck profiles more on deck dev to give you guys more content, things like that. And I do apologize because I've honestly lost a few subscribers because I do check, because I actually do care about like the people that follow me. So first thing we're going to do is get back into BT11's like format, and we're going to talk about my nephew Braden. He is actually going to be going to school in the future for paleontology. So the big thing is when Tyrannomon got support, he lost his mind. And so I built him Tyrannomon, and it's actually really consistent and super fun. It hits hard. So let's start with, God, I haven't done this for a little bit. 4 Tyrannomon and 1 of the Minamon. 4 of the Tyrannomon are for the draw when you're playing green Tamers. Obviously, because you're playing Tamers, a ton because of Taiga, you're gonna play this. And then you're just swinging into your opponent's stuff, and you want your things to be bigger anyway, so how about an extra 1,000? And then the level 3s, we will go ahead and start with the starter deck Palmon. Plus 2k swinging into an opponent's Digimon. That's basically the entire point of the deck, is to swing into the opponent's Digimon. Then we have 4 Betamon. This is your searcher. You're trying to search your level 4s, get to your Tyrannomons, get to your Taigas really quickly. 4 of the new BT11 Agumon. In testing, I originally, instead of the Palmon, was going to be playing the Agumon from BT1, but it was just a little slower and it wasn't as big, so we're going to play the 2,000 instead of the plus 1,000. This is, again, more searching, plus you get the Tamer effect. As long as you got Tamer, you get plus 2k, so he's really good. And then just kind of a little bit of control. Still love Tyrannomon. Tyrannomon's really good, making it where your opponent can't gain memory except by Tamers, so card's really good. Level 4s. 3 of the Tyrannomon from EX1. It counts itself as green. As long as it's got Tyrannomon in its name, it gains plus 2k, and then if you don't have a Taiga in play when you Evo onto this, you get to play a Taiga for free. So Evo for 2, and then play a Taiga, 3-cost Taiga for free. Really good. And then we are going to be playing 4 of the BT2 Tyrannomon, because yet again, card's really good. You're going to be searching your level 5s and a green Tamer. That's kind of really what we're trying to do, is cycle through the deck as fast as we can and make sure that we are trying to get to our Tamers as fast as we can, because we really want to put Taigas on the table. Then we have 4 of our new Tyrannomon. He is a 3-cost, but again, if you have Taigas in play, you can mitigate that real easily. It is an on-play or when evolving, so you can, if for some reason, like, you don't open 3s, but you open this during your turn 1. I mean, emergencies happen. Play this, play Taiga for free, go from there, passing turn. And then at least for the next turn, you are set up with a level 4 to Evo into level 5. So things do happen, but, like, it can happen. And then, as long as you have a Tamer in play, his source is another plus 2k. So, as you guys can do the math, we are making our Rust Tyrannomons at the end massive. That is our level 4s. Level 5s, we have 3 Master Tyrannomon for the Security Attack plus 1. As both a source and just while he's on play, all your Tyrannomon get Security plus 1. So, if you have this in play, and then this under one of your Rust Tyrannomon, that Rust Tyrannomon is getting a plus 2 on security attack, which is kind of nutty. And then we have the 4 new Metal Tyrannomon. When Evo or on play, for each green or black, you can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then one of your opponent's Digimon can't unsuspend during their turn, which honestly can change games really hard if you target something that you know, like, needs to not attack or is too big. You can force it to not be able to attack during their turn. Then when it deletes an opponent's Digimon, you can trash the top card of their security. So not only would you be checking, like, say, same kind of situation, like, here's this source. I mean, you're swinging for 3 as well as trashing top. Like, you can just blow through your opponent's security really fast. And then we are getting into level 6s, the big dinos. So he is a cost 5, but when one of your Digimon would Evo into him, you can reduce it by 1 per each green or black Tamer you have in play. So that doesn't have to use like a Taiga's suspend effect. You just reduce, and then so say you have 2 Taigas, and then you Evo, suspend both Taiga, he's going to Evo for 1 at that point, because you've reduced by 2, and then you're reducing by another 2 by suspending, which is really, really good. And then when it deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle, you get to unsuspend it for free. But that is a once per turn, so you can't just continuously unsuspend and keep swinging. But no matter what, if you have piercing and you've suspended some things off of like Metal Tyrannomon, this card is swinging through a couple of giant options because he's going to be huge. I think biggest I've made him is like 22k, 23k, something like that. There's really nothing in the game during your opponent's turn that's surviving that. And then you're checking basically your entire opponent's security just from him. And then we are still going to play the original Rust Tyrannomon. This card's still really good. It's just not as good because of the cost reduction here and his own unsuspension effect. When you have a green tamer in play, this Digimon can attack unsuspended, which is where that does get really good. He's just really small, so he's kind of squishy, where he's the 11k instead of 13k. And then if he deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle, I can suspend an opponent's Digimon. So this honestly becomes really good too, where you swing, pierce, check, whatever, due to security, suspend 1, possibly Evo, second one, swing. I mean, there's some different really good plays that this deck can do. And then because we really want your opponent's stuff to be suspended as much as we can, we're going to play 1 Ancient Troymon. This was something I was working with and has worked out really well in the control factor, because the new Taiga from BT11 does not specifically state it has to be a Tyrannomon name. It just has to be Evoing a level 5 or higher. So you can suspend the new Taiga to reduce this Ancient Troymon's cost, and then basically try to control board as well from there and suspend when your opponent attacks. Like, this is really good. And then our last Digimon, we are going to play 1 level 7, the Chaosmon, for a final check here, because it is a technical blitz. Your opponent does have to have a Digimon to do the piercing and all that. But again, with the new Taiga, you can reduce his cost because it's a level 5 or higher Digimon. The Taiga does not state it has to be green. It just has to be a level 5 or higher. It's really good. So that is the Digimon line. Tamers, 3 of the original Taiga. When you would evolve into anything with Tyrannomon, it's not specifically level 5 or higher. You can suspend him to reduce cost. It's very similar to Nokia, things like that. But he also does give piercing to anything with Tyrannomon in its name. So this is really, really good. I originally was playing 4 of this and only 2 of this, but I ended up switching it to where it's even 3 and 3. Because this new Taiga giving the +1k and being able to reduce anything with the 5 or higher is really good as well, due to like Ancient Troymon as well as Chaosmon. And it's also, the main thing is like that +1000 is huge for the deck. And then obviously our last 2 is going to be Mimi. Because we're not playing any hybrids, I chose to play Mimi's over playing Dark Lord from Series 2. I can never remember his name. But when he deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle, you can suspend it, like gain 1 memory. I think that's really good, but since we're not playing any hybrids to finish game, and all of our Digimon really get big fast, I think Mimi's better because you can honestly suspend, push 1 up, or if you already have one, suspend, push it up, swing for game there. So instead of having to have hybrids, this is your hybrid for game. Then our options, because we really want things suspended, we are playing 2 Flower Cannon again. I know old format kind of things, but if this is insecurity and your opponent swings, like, we're going to suspend everything, and then on our turn, we're going to just swing through all of it with Metal Tyrannomon, or Rust Tyrannomon, which is nuts. And then because everything in this deck is huge, including our Chaosmon, we are going to go ahead and play 1 Hidden Potential Discovered. We really want to push out our big things really quickly. So if for some reason we have a Rust Tyrannomon on the table, but we do not have a Taiga out for some reason, we can easily play this for free, suspend something, evo into our Rust Tyrannomon, and then like just continue from there. Like we still have tons of plays that we can go ahead and do from Hidden Potential because this card's just absolutely nuts. I also just have not picked up the alt art, sorry. But that's the deck. Let me know what you guys think. This is what my nephew is going to be playing. Again, the kid loves dinosaurs. He is actually going to school in the future. That is what he has said his career path is going to be, is paleontology, which for a 12-year-old to already know his career path, and just like he's talked about it for like 3 years now already. I think that's awesome for him to already have like a career goal in mind and what he really wants to go to school for. So as a supportive uncle, I built dinos for him. So peace, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.